Very chaotic scene. I mean, even when I was on my way here to the Naval Academy, I had a number of police officers I had to pull over to let past me with their sirens on. But I want to step out of the way, show you the gates that were outside of here, because look at all these cars coming out. This just started about 2 minutes or so ago. My guess is that this is the staff members just now getting to go home after these threats were reported here at the U.S. Naval Academy around 5 o'clock or so this evening. I had the chance to speak with one woman who lives nearby. She tells me she knew something was wrong when she heard the speakers at the Naval Academy going off, and instead of saying exercise like they usually do, they said shelter in place.
Exercise, 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 so that you know they're just testing the giant system. But this time it was a shelter in place, and that's how I first heard about it. And I'm like, that's odd.
And we know one person was flown to the hospital tonight. A U.S. naval official says there is no active shooter threat. However, one person was hurt while naval security was clearing a building during the lockdown. So let's go back a little, right? NBC News confirming tonight that it all started because a midshipman who was thrown out of the academy was making anonymous threats online using an IP address to make it look like he was really here at the academy, but in actuality, he was at home. Now, during that lockdown, another midshipman who was sheltering in place, we're told, saw a law enforcement officer and thought that it was not a legit officer and ended up hitting that officer with their training weapon. That student was then shot by law enforcement as a result. So that's how all the confusion essentially led to shots being fired. That shooting happened, injuring one person. We spoke with a few people who have loved ones inside, including a mother who was actually in this parking lot that I'm standing in tonight, praying with other people who have loved ones inside.
I thought this would be the safest place, considering it's a military academy, but I mean, it's just, I don't know what's going on in this country right now. I don't understand the hate. I don't understand the violence that's going on. I just pray that it ends soon.
Courtney there tells me her son, thankfully, is okay. He was okay. So once again, we're just seeing the staff members most likely leaving the academy tonight. At this point, no word on any arrests at this hour. We're still working to gather more details from the Naval Academy. They did say, though, the person injured is stable tonight. And of course, as more developments come in, official word will pass it your way. But for now, I'm live in Annapolis. Tori Yorgi, WBAL TV 11 News.